Hey, my American neighbors, and anyone else listening, we got a mess going on. It's a huge mess. It's a multi-billion-dollar mess going on. So, this one we're going to try a connect the dots exercise and see if you go where I go with this one. So, recent budgets bill, the Department of Defense got billions of dollars for mineral mining. It's called strategic resource planning that we pretend doesn't happen, yet the military's doing it for us. What the fuck's up with that? So, yeah, we're going to start cursing some more because this is life. Hang on, kiddies. So, Department of Defense has billions, tens of billions of dollars to go mining, to go find precious metals that all of our industries need. It's not the military that needs this. The military is almost incidental. These metals, these elements are necessary for life. This is uranium. This is rubidium to make magnets. This is all types of metals and ultra high purity elements that we take apart from mining activities and then we put together that makes this goddamn cell phone that we use, thus proving the earth is round. So, again, so this deep ocean mining is a friggin' environmental mess. Understand, the world's oceans feed over half the population. It is the protein source. It is bigger than cows. It is the protein source for a good portion of the planet. So we best pay attention to it. Yet the oceans have disappeared. Like I said, I grew up in the days of Jacques Cousteau and the great explorations, undersea explorations, and it disappeared. Where did that expertise go? It went to Scandinavian countries. If you go look, the Gulf oil well disaster. Go back and review the underwater coverage of the BP deep, what was that, Horizon well blowout that was a failure in a safety requirement of a blowout preventer, right? Blowout preventer didn't work and boom, we got a bunch of shit in the Gulf we're still paying for. We've forgotten about that though, right? Because fuck our news media. So that huge environmental mess down in the Gulf caused by a blowout preventer required by rules, but oh well, fuck them rules, right? This is Republican world. So this deep ocean mining, the Department of Defense now has a huge checkbook. But Department of Defense doesn't do mining, do they? How is this going to work? How are they going to be able to spend those billions of dollars mining minerals? Now we have an opportunity for deep ocean mining because a treaty is still being struggled out and struggled through, but I think it was signed that's going to allow deep ocean mining in 2020. The UN global organization that runs this happens to be based in Jamaica, I think. I just read an article about it. Some obscure little agency that has control over the protein supply for half the world. And they have been meeting every year for years and managing our... Did you know? Someone else was managing our oceans? Uh-oh, be scared. Don't be scared. Be pissed off. You know it's not being done well, correctly, or right. It's being done purely for profit motives. Once the $1 billion, and this was a done deal. This was negotiated before it came up on fucking paper. Oh, your Jesus Christ makes people dumb. So, this deep ocean mining is going to begin in earnest next year. There are players already poised to do this. The investment in deep ocean mining, little discussed, but it's out there. You can find the Forbes bullshit stories around it with no depth. But that deep ocean mining has already been funded and paid for. The machines are being built. Go YouTube ocean mining ships. YouTube mining. Learn how we mine. Learn what it takes. And it's not that we can't, we have to do these things. Or you kill off 1 billion people. You know that. When you turn shit off, people die in this big world. They'll fight for it to turn it back on. So this deep ocean mining is going to happen. God save the Queen. So the engineering for this is being offshored. All these U.S. billionaires partying their ass off, drinking $1,000 bottles of champagne, celebrating what they've stolen from the rest of us. It's theft. It's theft. It's obscene profits. Maybe we should have been paying a penny more for the plastic we've been using to make sure that the recycling centers required to do this properly. And we've known this for decades. But TV. So I'm just going to stop the rant. But I'm going to post this anyway. What the fuck do you think? Are we screwed? Are we really screwed? Are we totally screwed? Is the Department of Defense a human thing? You can put money, the Koch Industries, one of the largest mining endeavors, elemental purification, this is what Koch Industries does. And on the other side of that, they use their money through outfits like the Heritage Foundation to make our children ignorant, to make our children not understand the real world around them. The only thing I've found God's very good at, all of them, is creating doubt about your own knowledge of this friggin' planet and how it works. Doubt out, neighbors. Peace out, neighbors. I'm just stating the obvious.